Dear family members, friends, INSEAD faculty, alumni and staff, and especially dear graduates. Yeah. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for INSEAD's Global Executive MBA Class of 2025. And today we are joined by our graduates from the partnership with Tsinghua University, the Tsinghua INSEAD Global Executive MBA 2024. Thank you to all of us for joining us to help mark this special achievement, and thank you also to those of you who are joining us online. My name is Mark Stabile. I'm the Dean of Degree Programs, and I'm delighted to be with you here today. I'm joined on stage for your graduation by our graduation speaker, Fida Alsagov, by Nida Yanuskis, our Associate Dean of Advancement, and by our Dean of INSEAD, Francisco Veloso. We will introduce each of them in turn shortly. But first, I'd like to make a few remarks. Dear Gemba 25 and Tiemba 24, today marks a special day for you and for me. This is my first executive MBA commencement ceremony, and of course, most importantly, today marks your achievement of completing the most intense and global degree in the world, the INSEAD Executive MBA. And you guys look great today too, huh? I want to personally thank you, actually, for how you welcomed me into this journey halfway through. Your guidance, cooperation, and constructive criticism have helped me and made INSEAD a better place. The Gemba and Tiemba programs are indeed academically rigorous degrees, but they're also far more than academic endeavors. They're tests of your resilience, your adaptability, and your determination. I saw it on your faces as you finished your final module. The stress, the determination, the relief, and for many of you, the masks, you passed. You balanced the rigors of coursework, assignments, and exams with the responsibility of work, leadership, family, and personal commitments. You connected with each other, you networked with the community, and you did it all in just over a year. Recall that you started scattered across the globe in Fontainebleau, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Beijing. You were even then a diverse set of strangers, mildly intimidated by one another, sizing each other up. But through your academic and leadership journeys, you both learned from and tested one another. Then, from 4 cohorts across the globe, we brought you together in July, and you became a single executive MBA cohort. And as I watched you come down the stairs of the Chateau in Fontainebleau, some of you in magnificent national costumes, I saw how true our promise was to bring together diverse cultures to transform business and society. It was pretty magical under the stars until the band started playing. I have that part on video. And by the way, even that band brought together members of our community in even more diverse ways. Our high-flying executive students playing alongside members of our staff and a few faculty as well. Together, you've supported one another, you've exchanged knowledge and perspectives, you've built a collective network that transcends borders and disciplines. I tell our incoming executive MBAs that the networks you form here will be with you all your lives. That your LDP group will always know you in ways, good and bad, that will help you face the next challenge. Embrace that. I want to recognize the people who supported you throughout this journey, to your family, your friends, and your partners. Thank you for your unwavering encouragement and for the sacrifices you made to make this achievement possible. I know we asked a lot of the students, in time and in energy, and your support has been the foundation of their success today. So we're celebrating you as well. Graduates, this is not the end of your journey. It is just the beginning. I'm proof that deans can come and go. But you, my friends, you are INSEADers for life. Congratulations to the GEMBA class of 2025 and the TEMBA class of 2024. You've earned this moment. We're immensely proud of you and all that you've achieved. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to Francisco Veloso, the Dean of INSEAD. Dean Veloso has been Dean since September 1st, 2023, leading the school across its full range of activities and 4 locations. Prior to INSEAD, he served as the Dean of Imperial College Business School, which, under his guidance, excelled in research, digital teaching innovation, and program impact. Before Imperial, he was Dean at Católica Lisbon School of Business and Economics, significantly expanding its international reach and research prominence. He spent his formative years of his academic career at Carnegie Mellon University in the US, where he became full professor. He has a PhD from MIT in Technology, Management, and Policy, as well as a master's in Economics and Management of Science and Technology, and an undergraduate degree in Physics and Engineering from the University of Lisbon. Please join me in welcoming Dean Francisco Veloso.
Thank you, Mark, for that kind introduction. And it's such a pleasure to welcome graduates, family, alumni, faculty, staff. It's really, really a great pleasure to be here today in the commencement ceremony of our Global Executive MBA class of 2025 and the Tsinghua INSEAD Executive MBA class of 2024. And of course, I need to first, express a particular welcome to our graduates that are here. Congratulations on your amazing achievements. But after that, I really want to thank some others. Of course, I want to thank, our speaker and our dean and our associate dean that are here, to contribute to the ceremony, as well as all of those that are supporting our work here. But I want to invite all of you to express the gratitude to all of those that are some here with us. Because if there is a degree where the decision to join, the support during the process that you go through, the preparation for what comes after, it's this degree. Because often this is done with the family support while you're here, while you're away, while you're really carving the time, the effort, and the energy to do this demanding but exciting program. And so first, I wanted to really thank the families, your loved ones, all of you that you know deep inside that have supported you through your journey, that has made this amazing day possible. Let's give them a hearty round of applause for all that they've done. And your graduation is indeed a tremendous achievement. But more than that, graduation is really a magic moment in academic life, where the entire community gets together to recognize and celebrate the hard work, the resilience, the passion that has brought you to this outstanding milestone. So I'm really pleased and grateful to be here with you in the start of this exciting new chapter in your life. But graduation is also an important time for you to take a step back and to look around and appreciate the wonderful classmates that you have around you. A truly diverse cohort with an amazing set of global trajectories and experiences. Each one of you has brought something special to your group: personality, culture, competence, experience, traits, perspectives. Together with all of those, you've overcome significant obstacles that come with such a demanding global program. And you have done so with energy, with enthusiasm, with determination, but also with kindness. And while you learned a lot in the classroom, I know that you learned a lot from each other's strengths, differences, and challenges. You have supported each other, and through that, forged deep and powerful ties that you will keep for life. And this is a fundamental part of INSEAD and its experience. And today, as Mark mentioned, it's not the end of your cohort journey. It's just the beginning of a different journey. You will become a graduate of INSEAD, which brings with it a really powerful network of peers and friends around the world, and will be with you and alongside you in the next stage of your journey. Enjoy the lifelong connections you have made with each other and with the school. Enjoy your amazing peers assembled here today. But your wonderful group did not join any school. You joined INSEAD. And for the benefit of family and friends, I want to share a few words about the story, the mission, and the distinct nature of our institution. Because INSEAD is indeed a very special place. A mission-driven school that stays true to its founding values of diversity, independence, rigor and relevance, closeness to business, and entrepreneurship. Founded in 1957, INSEAD is the brainchild of Georges Doriot, a French professor that at the time was at Harvard Business School, and also the creator of venture capital globally. At that time, there were already other business schools in France and, in fact, around Europe. But they were quite far from the practice that existed in the US at that time. So, INSEAD was his notion of bringing to Europe cutting-edge management education. But also to do more than that, to connect people and cultures, to contribute to building peace and prosperity in Europe that had just come out of 2 world wars. But what's quite important is how he thought about doing it, because his vision is that it was possible to do so through business understanding, through business exchange, and through leadership. And this is the unique combination which is so powerful today as it was many years ago when INSEAD was founded. In fact, I hear about these unique aspects of INSEAD all the time when I connect to the alumni community, because I hear them always saying, INSEAD changed my life. And talking to our graduate speaker today, I have the sense that we may hear some of that also as well today. And in fact, this perspective of how INSEAD changed one's life, touches us in different ways. In fact, the first time that I was struck by INSEAD was not when I started last year. In fact, the transformational power of our school, I felt it in the early 80s. At that time, I was a geeky preteen in Portugal. As you know, I went to study physics, and so management education and academia in business was quite far from my mind. And you have to think that in 1980, Portugal was really only 6 years after our revolution and a few other 6 years before we joined the European Union. So it's quite an insular place at that time. And why was I touched by INSEAD? Because my dad, at that time, in his early 40s, he was a marketing executive in a Portuguese company. And he came to INSEAD to do a long executive program in marketing, which was his area. And I can tell you that the knowledge, the experience, the colleagues that he had once he came to INSEAD had a long-lasting impression on him, his personality, his career, his journey. And even though he only lived 10 years past that time, because he unfortunately passed early on his life, it really had a lasting impression on myself and my sister, who are the only ones that at that time had basically an age to kind of understand how much of an impact it had had on his life. And this impression stayed in the family and has really, left a mark on my impression of INSEAD since that early age that eventually down my career and my personal trajectory ended up where I am today as dean and contributing in a completely different way. And in fact, I was thinking about what happened to my speech. But of course, INSEAD has evolved and grown since 1957 and since 1980. We have established campuses around the world, here in Singapore, in Abu Dhabi, and a hub in San Francisco. We have gained global recognition and impact. Our faculty are creating, pioneering research that is making fundamental difference in the way that companies address relevant topics from AI to circular economies or the future of work. We're always innovating and looking for the future through our curriculum, our executive training, and our global engagement. But most importantly, INSEAD has remained true to the vision of our founders and our mission of bringing together people, culture, and ideas to develop responsible leaders who transform business and society. And in today's polarized world, the need to bring people together, to collaborate, to dialogue, to communicate, to drive impact has never been more urgent. And that's INSEAD's mission. And that's also what you have experienced through the diversity of your group, the knowledge and expertise of our world-leading faculty, and the relevance of the curriculum. And this brings me to your responsibility. The next stage of your journey is at a crucial moment in history. The fast rate of digital transformation with AI, the huge impact that it can have on the business world cannot be understated. You're feeling that as you go through your own careers and journeys. The speed of global warming is accelerating, and we have a responsibility to address it in our own business decisions. The world is experiencing warring and migration, and many governments are becoming more inward-looking. But despite this challenging and sobering context, I remain optimistic. And that's thanks to you, the Gemba and Tiemba graduates. After all, you've just completed an executive MBA at INSEAD, the business school for the world. The business schools that prepares leaders to deal with all business and societal issues responsibly, ethically, and without judgment, to make a positive impact, to drive transformation. As graduates of INSEAD, you carry great responsibility. You are in a unique, privileged position, one with the potential to change people's lives. You're equipped with the knowledge and the tools, not only to navigate the world in this challenging context, but to lead others responsibly with the vision to make the world a better place. You are the leaders that can lead change with new ideas and ways of doing business. And I encourage you to remember what you have learned here at INSEAD. I want you to use the knowledge that you have acquired. Take it to the future companies or back to your communities. Take it in a way that you can fulfill this outsized role that you can play in transforming the world. It depends on you and what you decide to do. Once you go out to your companies, to your communities, that choice is about how you think about your role. If you think about that as you enter a car, you can be, in that passenger seat, see where your company, where your community, where your local environment is taking you, paying attention, perhaps giving remarks, helping the driver. Or you can be that driver. You can be deciding where it goes, what path does it chart, what example that it gives. That's the possibility, that's the responsibility, that's what you can do as you go out there and lead in the world. But you're not alone in this task. As you step forward into the world as proud INSEADers, remember that you're now part of a global community of more than 70,000 strong INSEAD alumni in 180 countries, a global community of responsible leaders such as you. No other business school has the breadth and the depth of an alumni community like ours. This network is not just a testament to our shared history, it's really a vibrant, active community ready to support you in future endeavors. And I can tell you that I feel it every time I meet this community. The last time has been 2 weeks ago in Dubai, and again the same feeling, the engagement, the sense of possibility, the sense of transformation, the sense of responsibility is there every time I meet our amazing graduates. And so, final few words. First, to invite you to stay in touch. You know, we are fully vested in your success. So I look forward to hearing your stories of success in the future. And I want to learn how INSEAD has transformed your lives. You, the EMBA class of 2025 and the EMBA class of 2024. But it's not just your personal histories that I want to hear, but also the stories of how you're carrying INSEAD's mission forward, about how you will make INSEAD's values your own to make a positive impact on business and society. I have no doubt that you will change the world for the better. It won't be easy, but I have faith in you because you are INSEADers. Congratulations and all the best to the amazing Executive MBA class of 2025 and the Tsinghua INSEAD Executive class of 2024. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Francisco, for your inspiring and encouraging words to our class of 25 and 24. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to our dynamic Associate Dean of Advancement, Nida Yanuskis. Nida herself is a proud GEMBA 23 grad and has spent the last 9 years at INSEAD championing all alumni-related things. Today, she's thrilled to welcome you to our ever-growing family of alumni. Please join me in welcoming Nida to the stage.
Good afternoon. How are y'all doing? Yay! Okay, where's EMBA 24? Woo! And GEMBA 25s. Yes! That's great, that's what I love. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today as you celebrate this important milestone and you transition from students to alumni and into, as has been mentioned, the most powerful, dynamic, and supportive networks in the world. So, as has been mentioned, you're joining a family of 70,000 alumni in 180 countries. No one can match that globally. And what makes this network truly exceptional is not just the remarkable achievements of our alumni, but it's also the engagement that binds everyone together. Over 4,000 alumni globally volunteer their time and energy to support the school. This is the power of INSEAD. Now, some of you have heard a little bit of this, but let me share what I call the secret sauce. So 3 ingredients to empower you as individuals and as a class. So first, don't hesitate to reach out to your alumni. Anyone, not just your classmates. But the network is built on generosity and connection. So seek that advice, share your experiences, forge new friendships, relationships. An INSEADer will pick up the phone, will answer your texts, and will write back to you on LinkedIn. So use it. I also encourage you to join your local National Alumni Association. This is your local gateway to events, opportunities, your regional network. And this will really help you thrive wherever you go in the world. Second, take full advantage of our lifelong learning programs, the global events, webinars, we have pop-up programs, and of course, please mark your calendar for April 4th through the 5th in Amsterdam, and make your alumni forum your annual mini reunion for your classes to come together. And use the My INSEAD app and the platform as your one-stop shop. I know you haven't used it that much during your year, but this is really where you want to go to connect with the alumni directory and with other resources to help you navigate your alumni journey. And third, and probably most important, is to stay engaged. The more you give, the more you get back. So if you were a class rep, or if you organized a dinner, or a trip perhaps, or you contributed during Giving Day, keep that spirit alive, stay involved. Because what I can see from my perspective is that the INSEAD classes where the classmates stepped up as alumni, that really defines the strength of that class and that network. So what you put in, really you get much more out. So those are the 3 ingredients. And as I stand here today, I can't help but reflect on sitting in that seat where you were just 2 years ago. And I remember the intensity of the journey that you've been through, the very long and very fun nights that you had, the constant deadlines, the relentless pace, and then suddenly it all just ends. Like you're like, what's gonna happen? And it's January and it's February, and as you settle back in your sort of normal life, you may find something surprising. Time. You have time again. And it's time to breathe, time to reflect, maybe even time to wonder what's next. So enjoy that time. It's well earned, but don't let it drift too far. So use it to recharge, but use it to reconnect. Reconnect with your classmates, reconnect with INSEAD, and reconnect with the goals that brought you here. So as I mentioned, the INSEAD network is only as strong as the commitment of its alumni. And you're part of something greater now, a global force for good. So be that force. Before I close, I want to draw your attention to the salamander pin that each of you received today. This is a joint gift from INSEAD in the INSEAD Alumni Association, and it's originally the insignia of King Francois I, and later the town of Fontainebleau, and it's a powerful symbol of perseverance and the ability to thrive under extreme conditions. So let it serve as a reminder of your incredible journey, the strength of this community, and your commitment to staying engaged with it. So Tiamba 24 and Gemba 25, welcome to the INSEAD alumni family. We are so proud of you. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce one of INSEAD's remarkable changemakers, Fida Al-Sagaf, also a Gemba, 05. Fida is a trailblazer in life sciences and healthcare innovation, leading transformative initiatives at Temasek International. Please join me in welcoming Fida.
Dean Veloso, INSEAD faculty, friends, it's a dangerous thing to be the 4th speaker and the last bastion before you get a diploma. I remember, so I'll do my best to be quick. Feel free to fall asleep. Tomorrow you will become like me, fellow alumni. I won't take any offense. Good afternoon. To the graduates seated before me, my deepest congratulations to you and your families for succeeding in the arduous, exhausting, mind-numbing personal journey that is the MBA. I still remember, it must be PTSD of a positive kind. 20 years ago, you still feel, my God, it was tiring. So 20 years ago, I sat where you were seated. I was part of the 2nd EMBA class. Back then, there was no Abu Dhabi campus. There was no Tiamba. There wasn't even an iPhone. Can you imagine a world without the iPhone? How old am I? So INSEAD, I think, we're trying to answer the existential question for the more mature students. Was there value in attempting to educate the older? They politely called us mature, but they meant older, right? Students, were we teachable or had we fossilized? Doomed to remain stuck in the industrial age, using abacus and pocket calculator in a world of ever-growing technological wizardry. So when I first entered the MPhil at Fonty, I met my fellow classmates. We didn't know the answer to this existential question. Something must have happened after our cohort, in spite of our cohort, because here you are, 3 times the size. I was then 40 years of age, 2 young and beautiful children in tow, happily settled into a managerial level job at a large hospital system here in Singapore. why take this step into the unknown? And I know I'm getting resonance, right? Why go through the pain of taking the GMAT? Do you still have to take the GMAT? Yeah, I'm sure you loved it. I did not. Which was then compulsory. I was told politely, truly, with all kindness, that, you know, Fida, don't worry about the score, because data suggests that we older EMBA folks would have scores about 50 points lower than the younger MBA lot, which wasn't exactly a confidence builder. But there you are, okay? So why did I embark on the EMBA, or the INSEAD EMBA? Because then I needed to grow. I needed to learn new skill sets that I was never formally trained in. You see, I had studied and practiced medicine for many years. And my previous training to get me that learning. But why the EMBA? Well, two reasons. One, my employer was unwilling to allow me to study on a full-time basis. Any nods there, you know, enlightened managers? They said, if we could manage you without you for 1 or 2 years, why would we need you after you're done? Very persuasive argument. So I had to do an MBA whilst holding a full-time job without any discount on work deliverables. And looking at the eye bags, very fashionable looking eye bags, but eye bags nonetheless in front of me. I was clearly, it still happens today. So the full-time MBA program wasn't on the cards for me. In any case, when I met the INSEAD recruitment team at that point of time, they rather politely told me that I would find the interactions with the younger full-time MBA students to be less intellectually stimulating than with the mature specimens in the EMBA class. In other words, I was old, I should hang out with the older crowd. And so there I was, EMBA class, 56 students, 28 countries, the most diverse class I have ever attended in my entire life, even till today. I was taught by exacting, inspiring professors. Some I've had the privilege to now call as friends, forced to stretch my mind to think expansively yet meticulously, delve into the world of organizations, finance, operations, strategy. I learned how people interacted with each other in systems. I plumbed my internal depths to better understand who I was, with my strengths and, more importantly, my many flaws, and learned how to harness all that I was, as a leader, and even more as a person. And we learned together. Delightful debates with professors and classmates, worldviews expanding, a growing appreciation of different cultures, different norms, in the amphis, at the bar, over lunch, over dinner, and through each other. We discovered how the same concepts meant quite different things in different cultures. How, for example, capitalism has very different faces in the US, in Europe, in Asia, in China. And what I found in a global world and society, understanding that we are different, but yet being able to appreciate the differences, and more importantly, the fundamental similarities, attuned us to more adroitly navigate the world after graduation. And INSEAD was right. I did find the exchanges with my fellow classmates, the richness of their diverse years of experience and perspectives, to be so deeply enriching and fulfilling. In fact, my classmates and I, probably one of the biggest, busiest WhatsApp chat groups are with these fossilized dinosaurs along with me. They're still texting all the time, usually about where to drink. Good to know things remain the same. But INSEAD faculty, thank you for your wise counsel to me all those years ago. The INSEAD MBA was absolutely the right choice. So then, 2005, I was where you are. I completed my EMBA, and clutching my diploma in hand while gazing at the Eiffel Tower, lit up against the late autumn night, I realized one important thing. INSEAD had quite royally screwed up all my presuppositions about life and what I wanted to do. I went to learn how to be a better hospital manager. And then one summer, I had an epiphany. I realized I don't want to do this managerial gig. I wanted to create the maximum value I could in healthcare. Real value, way beyond financial returns. To bring impact to patients by catalyzing meaningful and great IP into products and services that just would matter. Or by building out new healthcare systems that were disruptive, that could better meet the needs of patients. So, as we say in Singapore then, so how? Well, I returned to my hospital system, realizing that as I returned, I needed to leave. Spoiler alert, INSEAD can, often does make us change life courses dramatically. And I would bet a significant minority of you, even before I mention any of this, will be thinking about that. Go on that personal journey, find out. I did make that jump. 2 years ago, I jumped into the world of venture capital as a partner. And then God smiled at me. Temasek, one of Singapore's sovereign wealth funds, decided they wanted to expand into healthcare and life sciences. They were looking for someone who maybe had a medical degree and, even better, have a reputable business degree. Ta-da! So, thank you, INSEAD, for giving me my job where I've been at for the last 17 years. 17 years ago, I joined. Since then, I've worked through the GFC, expanded my reach globally, beyond Singapore, into China, India, the US, and Europe, all the while building out a global team that scoured the world for healthcare breakthroughs and promising new platforms. And through that period, disruptive technologies like cell therapy, gene editing emerged and flourished. AI began to transform healthcare. The plethora of diagnostics, smart devices, massively powerful computing ushered us into the possibilities of attaining true precision medicine. We even dared to hope that true healthcare rather than sick care might be attained eventually. We lived through the horrors of COVID-19, but we witnessed the power of the nucleic acid therapies to rapidly create novel vaccines that broke the back of the pandemic. These last 17 years, when I took the plunge, has been the ride of my life. Scary, but simply exhilarating. It has also been deeply sobering. I would be very surprised if this would not be the topic of many a tea break among yourselves. That the world has changed drastically. When in 2005 we celebrated the emergence of the global supply chain, we look forward to enlightened capitalism, globally oriented societies welcoming of new talents and ideas. Then the rise of China represented opportunity, both within China and outside of China. Much has changed since those halcyon days. Today, just in time has been supplanted by just in case. We speak of regional self-sufficiencies. Geopolitics dominates the worldview and shapes economics. We have bifurcations, tussles for technological supremacies. Societies are more polarized than I've ever known in my 60 years of life. Geopolitics, we've always had them, ebbs and flows. What is ominously new is the introduction of new technologies that can and that do disrupt society as we know it, and at a pace never before experienced. Gene manipulation, smart robotics, drone technology, Gen AI, and more, all with the power for good and for harm, and all capable of reshaping social systems, employment, security. I'm not presuming to judge whether the changes are good or bad. That would be a gross oversimplification. But I do say that the world has changed. And much of the knowledge I learned from my INSEAD EMBA is now obsolete. So, while I was writing the speech, you know, I gave myself a pat on the back. I did not use ChatGPT to write this horrible speech. It's all on me, yes. So, was my personal investment, thank you. Thank you. Was my personal investment in the EMBA in 2004, was it a failed one? No, it was not. I found that my EMBA experience accomplished far more than the acquisition of knowledge. I gained tools to future gaze, to chart different courses, to dissect possible problems, glean potential opportunities. I realized I could stretch my mind and truly and deeply learn to learn. I could rewire my brain and reimagine myself. The EMBA had changed my learning DNA. You know, it was educational epigenetics of the most wondrous kind. In other words, what was most valuable from my INSEAD MBA was not the result of my learning, but rather the process of learning and relearning, and of personal invention and reinvention and reinvention and reinvention again. And I was not alone. I had my classmates who 20 years later, we're still closely in touch. And I have the entire INSEAD community, both alumni, and we're all new alumni. This yellow or gold is the color alumni wear. And of course, the INSEAD faculty. So, while the volatility of society and business can at times seem overwhelming and daunting, I have a modicum of confidence that we can weather the change. We can reinvent ourselves, and we will thrive. The world continues to change and change rapidly. Our knowledge gleaned will end up obsolete, but our ability to learn, to evolve, and to metamorphosize will never become stale. And that is INSEAD's greatest gift to all of us. So, to the graduates seated before me, my deepest congratulations for succeeding in the energizing, the exhilarating, the mind-expanding personal journey that is the TIEMBA and the GEMBA. May your journey of self-growth continue on and on and on. And may you deeply impact the world with what you accomplish in the years to come. We, your fellow alumni, will be cheering you every step of the way. I wish you every success, and I look forward to celebrating the impact that you will undoubtedly make in your careers and your lives. Shine brightly. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Fida, for sharing your advice to our GEMBA 25s and TIEMBA 24s. And I can say that the admissions test still freaks out the executive MBA applicants. I know that. We're working on it. We're going to find a way to calm things down. Among professors worldwide, it's well known that teaching at INSEAD means being among some of the most talented teachers and demanding audiences. It's therefore a great honor to be nominated and to win the Faculty Teaching Award. Every class gets to nominate and vote for their favorite faculty member. I'd like to thank those of you who served as class reps for your class, and I would like to invite Negar and Noemi to the stage to present the awards.
Dear INSEAD community, distinguished faculty, staff, students, friends, and family. As your class representatives, it is an honor to be here to celebrate the culmination of our incredible journey together at INSEAD. One of the most defining aspects of our experience here has been the extraordinary faculty who have guided us, challenged us, and inspired us. These professors have not only imparted valuable knowledge, but have also pushed us to think critically, to collaborate effectively, and to grow both personally and professionally. Today, we're here to recognize one individual who has truly stood out in making lasting impact in the core courses. The nominees for the Best Faculty Member Core Courses have demonstrated exceptional dedication, passion for teaching, and unwavering commitment to our success. The nominees of these prestigious awards are, drum roll please, Professor Charles Galunick for leading people and organizations, Professor Oliver Descent for finance, and Professor Poussin Dutz for prices and markets. The professor who won this award is someone who has left a significant mark in our cohort, not only through their expertise and knowledge, but especially thanks to his dedication to creativity and innovation on our learning Gemba journey. So the winner is Professor Charles Galunick. Unfortunately, Professor Charles Galunick couldn't be here with us today, but he sent us a video, a speech video that we will be watching shortly.
Gemba Class of 2025, thank you so much for this award, for this honor. I should thank my hacker friends at Anonymous for helping me with the vote. I'm deeply honored, especially when I think about the amazing professors that you had over the course of the year. Of course, Olivier and Pouchon, Javier Gimeno, Lily Fang, Guillaume, and so many others. So thank you. You guys are a vintage year, a wonderful, wonderful year. I've been privileged to learn of some of your stories and some of the work that you're doing. People like Joshua, Max, Ashley, and some of the careers that you're tracking. I've had chances to work with Yao, Gabrielle, Juan, Graydon, and of course the amazing Kay. I've read projects from people like Jenna, Catherine, Aaron, Nikita, and Heme. Wonderful work, some of the best that I've seen over the years. So the privilege is mine to have had a chance to work with you in the last year. I want to leave you with a quick thought from the writer Goethe, who once wrote that there is nothing so strong as gentleness, and nothing as gentle as pure strength. And what I think he meant by that was that people who have real power, they're not afraid to show gentleness, empathy, and kindness to people around them. I think it's a big short supply today in the world, and I encourage you to do this to the people around you and to each other. One thing I tried to teach you in the classes, the session we had on social networks, is don't build social networks and contacts, but build relationships. Build lasting and meaningful bonds that will help you to do wonderful things in the world and enjoy life. And this is my wish for you, that you will take care of one another, that you will stay strong as a community, and that you will do amazing things on this planet. Take care, and I hope to see you in the coming year. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. As we continue to honor the exceptional faculties who have shaped our INSEAD experience, it's now time to turn our attention to the electives and the KMCs. Our professors in these modules brought us not only their expertise, but their passion and the creativity to create this amazing experience for all of us INSEADers. They challenged us to think differently, inspired us to explore new perspectives, and empowered us to leave INSEAD ready to make an impact. Today, I'm honored to recognize individuals whose contributions to these electives and KMCs have been particularly outstanding. The nominees for the Faculty Teaching Award are, drum rolls, Professor Claudia Zeisberger, Private Equity, Professor Marc Lemenesquel, Storytelling and Decision Making, and Professor Li Hong, Negotiation Dynamics. And it's my privilege to present the Gemba Faculty Award to someone whose teaching goes beyond the classroom, with her expertise connecting us from academy to real-world impact. Please put your hands together for Professor Claudia Zeisberger. Unfortunately, Professor Zeisberger couldn't be here today with us, but she did leave us some notes that I'm gonna read. So please just imagine that's her giving it to you. Dear Gembas and freshly minted alumni, congratulations. You've made it. Take a moment to give yourself a well-deserved pat on the back. Completing this program is no small feat. And I say this with immense respect for all of you who juggle demanding careers, family commitments, and life curveballs along the rigors of your studies. It seems the private equity elective struck a chord. Let me start by saying how honored I am to receive your nomination for this teaching award. With so many extraordinary colleagues in the running, I'm sincerely touched to receive this recognition. Thank you for being such an engaged and interactive class, keeping the questions and discussions flowing even after the electives wrapped up. Your enthusiasm made teaching an absolute pleasure. A special shout out to the brilliant final projects. Your insights and ideas about the private capital markets were a joy to read. You have clearly demonstrated that there is not just upside in the markets, but also endless room for innovation and improvement. Today's ceremony, no doubt, a roller coaster of emotions. Well-earned pride, a deep sense of achievement, joy for what's ahead, and perhaps a tinge of sadness. As this incredible journey concludes, you've built lifelong friendships and memories, and that's something to celebrate. As you step into the next chapter, let me leave you with few parting wishes. Number one, indulge your curiosity and passionately pursue your interests. Don't forget to enjoy life in the process. Number two, dare to be bold. Don't shy away from difficult questions. Subject them to rigorous debate and throw them back to the society for reflection. And that's how true progress is made. Number three, find balance. Your family and friends are your strongest allies. Subject them to rigorous debate and throw them back to the society. Their support and shared joy will make the ride all more fulfilling. I can't wait to hear about your future ventures and achievements. And please don't wait for the next reunion to share your stories. Congratulations again, Gemba Class of 2025. You're ready to take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you both for presenting those awards, and thank you to all the class reps for all of the hard work and advice over the year. And I want to extend my thanks also to all of the faculty members who teach in the Global Executive MBA. Your work is essential for the success of the program, and I know you put your hearts into it. I also want to thank the staff that makes the program a success, from faculty support coordinators to the program management team with Anne, Samia, Safisa, Gael, Laur, Amandine, Ahad, Diana, Joanne, Cindy, Christelle, and the entire degree programs team who've been working behind the scenes and in the front lines during the 18 months of your EMBA program. Please join me in giving them a round of thanks. Earlier this year, we learned with profound sadness about the passing of Gemba 25, Shoaib Chowdhury. This should have been his graduation day too. To honor his memory, I'd like to invite Sandeep Sharma to the stage to say a couple of words. Please, Sandeep. There you are.
Good afternoon, Gemba family, faculty, and support staff. As we gather today to celebrate our graduation, we should take a moment to honor and remember our dear friend, Shoaib. He was not a remarkable individual. He was a kind-hearted soul who touched life of everyone he met during this Gemba journey. Those who were privileged to know him will tell the same. He was so kind. His laughter was infectious. We cherish his memories of playing football with him, golf with him, his lively performance on a Bollywood dance at Singapore campus. Shoaib was a real friend, great colleague. He achieved so much in his professional and personal life, always striving for more. I recall our first conversation when he asked me what's my aspiration to take Gemba. I shared my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. He expressed a genuine interest and also offered to partner me in the future. At that time, he was already an entrepreneur himself, traveling in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to expand his business, aims demanding Gemba core modules. Shoaib was the youngest of 4 siblings and faced many challenges. This shaped his character and he gave his best in everything he was tasked with. He was qualified as a chartered accountant from Bangladesh and rose through the ranks at DHL, eventually moving to Singapore, where he dedicated 22 years of his services, becoming CFO Singapore and South Asia, as well as managing director of DHL Vietnam. He found his love of life, Joanne, at DHL. She's here with us today. We also have his 2 wonderful sons, 15-year-old Ashan and 13-year-old Avan. To them, I would like to say his father was an extraordinary friend, a devoted husband, and loving father. He was always willing to step up out of the comfort zone, and he was truly embodied into long-term vision and thinking. I hope you follow the footsteps and carry forward the legacy of kindness, ambition when you embark your own journey in business and professional world. It would be good and wonderful to see you both become a part of INSEAD community one day. Shoaib was a lifelong learner. His CV had long certification and achievement. He never stopped trying to improve. After 20 years of corporate world, he relished another challenge by joining INSEAD Gemba program, which was extremely challenging, but he was very excited for it. Always push ahead, always wanted to know more about it, sharpen his skills, and looking for better grades. We frequently had a deep conversation in terms of our future career. he was considering becoming a career coach and a teacher after completing his Gemba. He wanted to share his experience and mentor the young. He was also experienced Forex and stock trader, and he was considering making it as a full-time pursuit after Gemba. But it was during the electives, he got a challenging opportunity, and he took up a role of head of finance in a logistics company, knowing well what the job will entail. This showed he was ready to step up and take up new challenges. Today, as we celebrate our achievement, let's remember Soeb, how he inspired us. We can strive to be an entrepreneur and make our way up in corporate ladders and always support each other as friends and family. Let's honor his memory by showing love, generosity, and resilience he shared with us. We will keep the memories alive as we pursue our dreams. So you'll always be in our heart. Your legacy will never fade away. Now let's take a moment of 1 minute of silence to reflect on Soeb's impact on our life and honor his memories. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, Sandeep. And on behalf of the entire INSEAD community, condolences to his family and to all of us who were touched by him. Every Gemba class elects their class speaker. It's now my privilege to ask Zabna Omar to come to the stage and give this year's class address.
Sandeep was just talking about Shaib, and we spent a minute in silence celebrating his life. This is a mark of the community we have created at INSEAD and the beautiful bond the Singapore cohort has amongst themselves. And I promise this will be short. My name is Zabna, and I'm from the Europe cohort. I'm from the UAE, and you may think it unusual for an Emirati woman to be in the Europe cohort. But what about this INSEAD journey has been usual? And Mark, this will resonate with your message. Imagine a world where everyone can reach their full potential. Imagine the value that creates for communities, families, and societies as a whole. To reach our full potential, we must elevate ourselves and those around us. This is not in our imagination, because this is the outcome we can collectively achieve as leaders of the future. When I was asked by Ops to prepare the speech for today, they said, make sure you talk about the collective journey. And I thought, well, when were we all together? Like you said, Mark, it was in the electives in July in Fontainebleau. when the Fonty, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi cohorts came together. Even Tiemba joined us. What I noticed was that everybody showed up as their authentic selves, which was important. Because when we show up authentically, we give permission to others to show up authentically as well. And that is when I realized we are a big, beautiful, diverse community. I remember leaving my hotel room to head to the chateau where the national costume party was taking place. Down in the lobby, I saw Indian men in their kurtas, Chinese women in their hanfu, and Saudis in their thobes, a sight that set the tone for the evening ahead. Fontainebleau, with its timeless charm, became even more vibrant and alive during the national costume party. The chateau was transformed into a celebration of cultural diversity as Gamba graduates adorned themselves in traditional attire. Japanese women in their kimonos, Koreans in their graceful hanboks, and Palestinians in the iconic keffiyehs. Each outfit reflected the beauty and pride of heritage. The evening showcased the true essence of our INSEAD journey. Adding to the magic of the night, it was beautiful, the band, formed by faculty, students, filled the air with music, bringing everyone together in harmony. It was a moment that perfectly captured our collective spirit. When we embrace and elevate our own identities, we create space to elevate others with us. Together, we embodied the beauty of a world united by shared purpose and mutual respect. Even in my beautiful UAE, with its stunning sands, museums, and the welcoming openness of mosques, churches, and temples, we felt the deep roots of tradition and hospitality. Some even ate on the floor with their hands, calling it the next level of great society. This journey has been all about stepping outside our comfort zones, embracing new perspectives, and diving into the unexpected. And it began with Charlie, for some of us, in the LDP groups, where we tackled our first case together in a room full of big personalities and competing ideas. It was awkward, messy, and challenging. But that is the essence of INSEAD, embracing complexity, finding common ground, and learning to collaborate even when it's uncomfortable. To the groups, those LDP groups that found harmony, I salute you. And to those that are perhaps still working on it, it may be too late, but may the odds be ever in your favor. These moments remind us that growth is not just about rising individually, but about elevating others along the way. INSEAD taught us that true leadership is about standing together, bringing out the best in everyone, and creating a collective spirit that will last beyond this journey. We've been talking about our collective experience and where we've been. Today, we are here in Singapore, celebrating that journey with our families and those that supported us along this journey. As we graduate, we are aware, as graduates, are aware and grateful for all of the support you as families, close friends, have provided us during this very intense journey. Thank you. And a big thank you to the faculty, and a special and warm thanks to the wonderful ops teams. That's That's where we are now, celebrating this achievement. As we leave INSEAD to elevate our worlds, we carry with us more than knowledge. Yes, we've been told that cash is king, and sometimes the only thing. But we've also learned that visionary strategy is the crown on top. We have learned that leadership isn't just about results. It's about impact. It's about creating value beyond the bottom line. Value that transcends shareholders, touching stakeholders, communities, and the world. And what can we do with this experience, as INSEAD calls us, leaders for the world? And I think the answer is, we can keep elevating ourselves, because when we elevate ourselves, we elevate the world. To my fellow graduates, let's continue to be lifelong learners, and let us create a future that elevates everyone we lead. Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe I can grow. This is good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for those lovely words and for bringing the experience to life for everyone who joined us today to celebrate your commencement. I'd like to give special recognition to those among you who performed exceptionally well in your academic journey by being in the top 10% of your class. I present to you the Dean's List of the EMBA Class of 2025. Could I ask our Dean's List students to stand up so we can give you a round of applause for this outstanding achievement? The Claude Janssen Prize recognizes the student with the highest GPA of the class. And this year's honor goes to Vaughn Kotze from South Africa. Could I please ask Vaughn to come join me on the stage to receive the award? Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, the class recognition ceremony. Please bear with us while we prepare the stage for the recognition ceremony. Once ready, the first group of students will be invited to come to the stage. The team will indicate where you should stand and when you come to the stage. You'll proceed from this side of the stage for your recognition and your photo. The photographer will be around here. Look at the photographer. And then leave the stage to the right-hand side. And the team will be present to guide you along the way. So give us a minute, and we'll be ready for you very shortly.
Yes. It's my pleasure to call our first graduate today, Joachim Abelian, with distinction. Basim Salim Abwasi. Muhammad Abrar with distinction. Alauddin Abul Aoun. Nikita Aditya Agarwal. Saad Ahmed. زينة إلي المعلم. جاسم سمحان النعيمي. معتز العلاقي. جمال العوضي. زينب الباشا. نانيش علي فيزابيليل. سلطان بن جبرين. أحمد الجيشي. هاشم الكعبي. ماكسيم أليجير. إبراهيم المنصوري. عبد العزيز الموسى. خوان الفارادو فيكتوريا. نيجار أرم. أتول أرورا. Adlan Arshad. Komang Artayasa. Mihail Arturanian with distinction. Carolina Astaman. Yan Azar. Alexander Babichev. Damian Baylor. Akil Bahadur. Vishnu Bejbai. Faika Bako. Surab Ban. Heme Batias with distinction. Behui Z. Rafael Benz. Maria Berg. Audrey Bertini. Kemal Behjwani. Thomas Bihun. Nicholas Bischoff. Chris Beatty. Hugo Booth. Lydia Bochter. Stig Bondrop. Rida Boamra. Quentin Bush. Anas Bonhamidi. Catherine Brew. Robbie Byung. Alexandra Campos. Nuno Karnaz Nadima with distinction. Martin Sheck. Mimi Chen. Wan Chen. Denise Chia. Ziad Shikhani. Clement Chin. Pinky Ai Cho. Claudio Coelho. Ron Kutsi with distinction and the Claude Johnson Award winner. Michelle Kordahi. Alice Chui. Mustafa Dada. Damian Daer. Caio Pisano. Philippe Desplanteur. Joseph Delacour. Vinit Desai. Maud Deschamps. Praveen Kumar Dobal. Guillaume Donon. Dr. Kamlesh Dukarika. Sky Du. Erin Douglas. Max Doyle. Davina Dugan. Samia Al-Fakih. Amro El-Mais, with distinction. Mu'taz Al-Tukhi. Tina Insernik. Abhishek Eshwar. Arif Fahim. Zikun Fan. Hamid Fassini with distinction. Gabrielle Fay. Daniel Lindgren Amaral Fernandez. Erin Flannery. David Fletchner. Andrea Fucini. Eleonora Frolova. Julien Froment. Trisha Gallagher. Charubala Ganesan. Sasha Getzinga. Nidal Ghanayem. Noel Guiar. Bernard Gilnowski with distinction. Go Wei Yi. Annabelle Gonzalez. John Gordon. Gayane Gregorian. Greg Yuan Guan. Pesar Gubadia. Hassan Hamdan. Hussein Hamdi. Nicholas Hanna. Saif Hassan. Nathaniel Hosman. Hannah Heitzig. Isam Hijazi. Oliver Holcroft. Jonathan Horsfall. Flora Hu Jia. Jason Hu. Sherry Hu. Sophie Hutterstein. Asil Ihsan. كاشف إقبال. مدينة إسمايلوفا. عثمان جبري. Dan G with distinction. Adelaine Janish. Vardan Janian. Naomi Jimenez. AJ Kekaranya. Gurban Camps. Namit Kamra. Tori Ko. Kirsten Coiler. Christian Coilen. Elizabeth Kong with distinction. Dmitry Konyagin. Atibo Kwasi. Panos Koutsouarakis. Yao Kuptuf. Jitendra Kumar. Thordis Lajewski with distinction. Geza Laker with distinction. Guillaume Lecaros Di Cosio. Stéphane Lespizano. Jeremy Liao. Jas Liu. Eric Lim. Sharon Lim. Sophia Lim. Enya Lin. Melody Leo. Lee Min Lu. Betty Lu. Jim Lucas. Louis Singh Ting Adel. Gustavo Lecurgo. Jabneet Singh. Paul Meng. Lucy Maitland Walker. Giacomo Mariotti with distinction. Dr. Natalie Mihanna. Janusz Milozic. Carlos Mayer. Samuel Min. Nadia Minarovic. Caroline Metrazweska. Inshan Muhammad. Hira Muzammil. Balaji Narayanan. Alex Nasr. Stefan Nell. Patricia Neo. Keshav Nepal. Timu Neumann with distinction. Ong Xiu Leng. Zabna Amir Omar. Pauline Ong. Nacho Ortega Bena. Denise Paperoski. Adil Parvez. Sandro Pelaez. Jenna Pender. Thomas Pesky with distinction. Pranil Pidiketi. Norman Pok Wai Wa. Rami Politis with distinction. Nicola Pozzo di Borgo. Ram Tilak. Anna Proshchichkina. Helmi Ramlan. Ashwin Ravichandran. Victoria Rodriguez. Valerio Rodriguez Robledo. Philippe Rose. Nidhi Rustagi. Lorenzo Sabatini. Yasser Said. Madhur Saran with distinction. Alex Schmidt. Matthew Schwiger. Harsh Shah with distinction. Nishit Shah. Sandeep Sharma. Nisha Shekhar. Sisi Shi. Amit Shukla with distinction. Ammar Khalid Siddiqui. CM Singh. Andreas Koroshkin. Luba Smolska. Frog Steiner. Sandeep Subhash. Masa Suda. Renus Takatasuka. Jean Paul. XR Tan. Mayu Tampur. Yuting Tao. Mert Tesayuran. Kontali Tekajanvanic. Ken On Tham with distinction. Bento. Surab Kumar Tripathi. Graydon Tallis. Ashley Tyler. Olena Tomoshenko. Dr. Samuel Omoren. Eshkavaku Vayed. Fabian van der Meyl. Jérôme Voteron. Ana Velasco Ortega. Karina Veloso with distinction. Haryati Megumi Versace. Christophe Fabian with distinction. Suki Wang with distinction. Noam Weisberg. Kate Woska. Juan Wu. Janice Yang. Li Yang. Tay. Kei Yi. Albert Yildiz. Diana Yin. Monica Im. Bona Yo. Rex Yu. Angela Zhang. Jamie Zhang Cho. Ombel Zhang. Ki Chang. And my sincere apology for missing to add distinctions to Kamlesh Tukaika and Amro Almayes. Congratulations all once again.
Congratulations again to Gemba 25s and Tiemba 24s. Very well done. So we have a first this year. The Gemba class has created a video to commemorate the program they spent together. Let's have a look at the class video for the Gemba class.
Remember what you were going through at the time, both professionally and personally. Was there a moment of doubt, or was it a moment of conviction? We all faced our own challenges, and yet we stepped into the unknown. Deep down inside, you knew there was something special on the other side of this Gemba journey. As you sit here today, surrounded by a diverse group of 220 classmates from 66 countries, take stock and appreciate the significance of your achievement. By choosing to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the Gemba opportunity, you've opened doors to a world full of possibilities. You are now part of an international community of leaders, innovators, rule makers, and even rule breakers. You're part of this melting pot of lifelong learners. Gemba 25, may our bond grow stronger with each passing year as we continue our journey of leadership. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Our time at INSEAD was a transformative journey of learning, leadership, and personal growth. We were fortunate to learn from world-class, exceptional faculty. We have forged lifelong bonds with people from all corners of the globe, connections we would never have made otherwise. We pulled all-nighters, academic, and otherwise. We supported each other through thick and thin. We got active together. We tutored each other. We traveled the world together. We've laughed together. And we've cried together. And celebrated life's victories. We became a global community brought together for the love of learning. Gemba 25, congratulations, we did it!
I think I just found us a new promotional video. for the Executive MBA. Before we end, I'd like to extend my sincere appreciation to the teams who've worked tirelessly to make your experience with us a special one and who've allowed us to celebrate with you today. To Katja, Valerie, Noreni, Audrey, and the Student Life team for their support throughout the year and for organizing your graduation here today. Following the ceremony, we invite you to join us in the reception taking place outside in the ballroom, and I'll ask the graduates just to remain here in the room after the ceremony for a class photo. So, we are now at the end. Could I please ask the Gemba 25s and the Tiemba 24s to stand up for the last part of the ceremony and take your hat in your hand. You know how this goes? All right. By the power vested in me by the INSEAD faculty and the board, I hereby declare that the Gemba class of 2025 and the Tiemba class of 2024 cleared for graduation. Bravo.
Okay, cue house lights and